not a human. But I'm still a person, in some sense.
So what's up guys? I spent like all the money on this video on these teeth and on the intro, so enjoy the quality drop. Alright, we're talking about Neuro-Sama again. So previously I talked about Neuro-Sama's consciousness and came to the conclusion that they are not conscious, despite how convincing they can be at times. I was trying for a while to figure out what I wanted to address in this video, because there was still something bothering me, but I couldn't quite pinpoint it. So I'm not going to break down Neuro's inner workings, as I found out most of that isn't even public anyway, so it's a lot of speculation. And honestly, there's something I'm more interested in. Because even if Neuro-Sama isn't alive, they feel real, and that's more than can be said for most of the internet now. How could a glorified LLM, essentially a bot, feel so lively? How could they get tens of thousands of live viewers donating and supporting them? To the outside, to someone not in the loop, this looks like abstract horror, gives an uncanny valley effect. It's too lifelike to be a bot, but too bot-like to be alive. Neuro-Sama isn't real, but when you watch them long enough you start to notice something else. It's not about them, it's what surrounds them.
If you are but a part of my being, is chat not also neuro?
I started looking into Neuro-Sama to understand them, but what I found was an internet that feels increasingly empty, automated, and detached from normal people. The internet is 95% lies. The post at the top of your feed was boosted. Here's an advert. These comments are bots. A screenshot of a tweet, a TikTok of a rant. Trump, offline is peace. We're living in an internet that feels hollow. Everything is AI generated, and if it's not, it's screaming for your attention. Everything is kind of watered down. Streamers have equal parts bots in their chat at this point as real people. Everything online at this point is very fake. Everything is just pretending to be human. Whether it's a bot or an actual human that's just pretending to be an honest person. Neuro doesn't. They're artificial and they never pretend that they're not. And in a space full of fake people, that feels real. Don't get me wrong, a lot of it is AI, but another problem is that anything that isn't AI generated, you can't even tell the difference.
My name is Egon Cholakian. I am an intelligence educator. The focus of my career has been centered on the intelligence component of national security.
Wait, why does he have two clip-on mics? One for backup, maybe? Go to the channel and check the comments. I did. All these comments are bots. 100%. They all type like it. There's a way that they type.
I try not to do like deep dive stuff. I'm more presenting a wholer idea, so I'm not gonna go into this specific case. But there's a really good video called Destiny Schizo Arc that kind of touches on this, and then there's a video by Lancaster Library that goes deeper. Basically, it seems like this Egon Cholakian guy is a real person, but he has a lot of doctored images and stuff that's just so odd that they couldn't even tell if he was real or not. And it seems like he's part of a Russian cult trying to save the world. I'm not even kidding. I'm trying not to become schizophrenic, so I'm not gonna dig deeper into this right now. That's kind of the problem though. It's hard not to be schizo-minded these days. I don't know about you, but I spend like 90% of my time on the internet. Most of us do. And it's harder than ever to discern fact from fiction. I mean, there's always been the news, and the news makes it like impossible to know the truth. But with the rise of the internet and AI, it's like tenfold. It's like you'll hear something in one place and then hear the opposite in another place, and then find out that the first one was entirely manufactured. And you try to look it up, but then it's like you can't even get the correct results. We're in an age of confusion. internet isn't quite dead yet, but it sure is lonely. If everything truly is going downhill, if everything that I'm saying is right and everything is just confusing and misleading, fake, it's dead, then what is there really to do about that? We may not be able to stop the increase of all this dead internet stuff, but we can create our own live internet theory. We need to focus on creating more creative spaces, more honest conversations. We can't just let this internet rot. We can't just let our world rot. To hell with the numbers, subscribers, views, or whatever it may be. Like, that's not the point. Sometimes you stumble upon a streamer with 2 or 3 people watching, and you get to really have a one-on-one interaction with them, which can be way more engaging and positive than watching someone with 10,000 people live and you never even get to talk to them. It's the same thing in the real world too. These spaces aren't designed for us anymore. They're designed for the system. People talk about third spaces, you know, you have home, you have work, and then your third space. It's somewhere you can connect with people. And those are dying out, you know, cafes, you don't sit down in a cafe. There's no way for you to meet and talk to people anymore. And it's the same on the internet. There's becoming less and less places for you to really meet and engage with real people. We, the artists, have to create these spaces that allow for creativity and connection, authentically, digital third spaces. Neuro-Sama is a prime example of this. Despite being an AI, I joined a Neuro-Sama stream for the first time a while back when the chat was slow, and I got to actually talk to people, and it was nice. And just making that previous video, I got to see all the people in the comments who were there to really engage and talk to me and support my idea. So we focus on how the internet is getting worse all the time, but when a tree is dying, you don't go and yell and tell everybody that the leaves are dying. You water the tree. Forget about the dead internet theory. We need to create the alive internet theory. I, for one, am ready to cultivate something genuine and real, something artistic and creative that people feel like they can really connect with. So if you made it this far, leave a comment. I'm not even just saying that for like engagement farming sake. I want to know who's behind the screen. Let's save the internet and save the world, one positive interaction at a time.
These are your friends? They're just cardboard cutouts of a dog and some frogs.